Yes, welcome back to the wonderful Laurence the Druid. Croeso. Right, need to explain a couple of things on this video. One is about the dating of the Battle of Camlan. Camlan is supposed to be Arthur's last battle, where he fought against his nephew, Mewdred, and they both had wounds, and Medred was supposed to have died. Well, not they both died, is very much a position for debate. And also, Laurence is very set on the 537 date for Camlan, whereas some like Wilson and Blackett say you have to add on about 33 years to allow for difference in calendars. To explain that, the British calendar runs from the crucifixion of Jesus rather than the birth. So in the year 33 on our calendar, that's year 0 for the British calendar, so you'd be 33 years out. So the 537 plus 33 would make 570. I'd also talk about then that to explain, Derfel is Laurence's previous incarnation through there's a lot of academic research, right? He's an Oxford academic as well. But he also is a strong believer in being able to dream information from the past and live through his previous incarnations, where he was actually at the battle and was one of the generals for Maelgwn, who was defending what he was suggesting is the goddess worshippers, the original faith that was up in North Wales. All right, so I need this class anyway. I'll leave the rest so you see for yourself.
Of course, that's only my dream. It counts for nothing.
Well, no, it does count.
It does count for me, and I'm sticking with it.
I think it counts. But if you add on the 33 years to change calendars, you're back to 570, which is
well,
a more...
but now I'm moving away from intuition. You see, I would die for intuition. You can put me against the wall and shoot me. I'm not going to say it was not 537 because my intuition tells me it's 537. Right. Now, moving into the realm of intellect, which me is inferior, the fact is that there is a papal charter, a historical document, that was signed by Bishop Samson of Dol, who was the brother of Saint Tideco. And that was signed in 562. When he was a bishop by then, he could have been, say, 62. And he was born about 500. And that fits in with the dates that I have. So there's one little bit of history
that would tie in with that date,
evidence that the academics, if they had any sense, would accept.
Yes, if they even look at it, would be good, wouldn't it?
I mean, they might realise that Samson is known to have been the nephew of King Arthur. His mother was Anna of Gwent, who was the elder sister of Arthur.
Yes, and Gwy's the other sister, yes.
And his father was Amun, talking about Egypt, hieroglyphics, Amun.
Yes.
A bit like having a place called Karnak in Brittany, isn't it?
It is a bit weird, isn't it?
And he came from Brittany. The dark,
oh, true, yes,
he was the
Karnak
Black Knight,
well.
Arthur's Black Knight. He could have looked a bit Egyptian. But anyway, Amun was one of Arthur's knights. It's just all recorded in the lives of saints. Sabine Baring Gould and J. Fisher. I don't know his first name, J for John or whatever. I suspect he did all the work and old Sabine Baring Gould took the glory. But anyway, he did his research well. And it's all there in the lives of the saints. We know that Saint Samson and his brother Saint Tideco. Old Samson, we know all things about him. He's old dry lip.
Well, he's got his cross in Illtyd as well, isn't he, Samson?
Yes.
One of the big carved crosses.
He was down in Cornwall as well, but and on the Scilly Isles. Samson's one of the islands.
Oh, I didn't know
it's on
that.
the way to Brittany.
Okay.
But he was known as Old Dry Lip.
Yeah.
He was indoctrinated by Illtyd. He was a Roman, whereas his sister Tegved, who I got to know rather well, she was a good native British goddess worshipping witch.
Great. And she
but
sounds
they
like good fun as
existed,
well.
and they've got their dates.
I like she can be good fun as well. I like that.
Oh yes. It's, well, they have different forms of fun. The old Illtyd, so-called Saint Illtyd, sent from Rome, the pupil of Saint Germanus, come to teach us original sin. I don't remember Jesus saying a single word about original sin.
No.
But I mean, they're still at it today. I mean, he had to set up a college. Of course, they have the borders there, all the top public school, the top, the sons of all the nobility there, to indoctrinate them, and to do other things which involved the schoolmaster coming around at night and administering his rod, shall we say?
Yes. And old Pelagius was the victim then, wasn't he?
Well, Pelagius was a good bloke.
So can we carry on walking?
Yeah. The local people here in Malvery, the home of the goddess Maeve,
right?
Because we're in her womb, and the church is at the entrance to her very landscape goddess room, the cervix, where more appropriate could have a battle between patriarchy and goddess, but the entrance to the goddess's womb. Good job we won for the goddess, wasn't it?
Absolutely fantastic there. Let's just put that so you can see it better. Yeah, so I'll be very interested to find out. That was a nice shot of Derfel. No, that'll have to do, I'm afraid. Yeah, so I'm very interested to hear views on that. Quite a few big subjects covered there. And there's a load more from my new friend Laurence Derfel. So keep looking out for that. Remember, subscribe, hit notifications. They're going to be coming up quite a lot, at least one a day for a couple of weeks at least. And you don't want to miss them. So looking forward to more comments. Thanks again. Till next time. Hedwch.